Hey guys, I am Torchwood Boy and welcome back to another My Hero Academia video. It's weird filming My Hero Academia on a Thursday instead of a Friday. I usually film it on Friday to go out on Friday, but I've been filming it Thursday because I find myself having more time on Friday nights to just relax then. But I'm frigging loving this show, guys. It is so good. It is so good. And it really does cheer me up if I've had like a bad day or a bad week or whatever. It really is just something that cheers me up. So last episode was really cool. We started off very quickly diving into the the rules of originally of the sports festival. And you have to excuse me, I've got a bad neck, so if I'm cricking my neck a lot through this, it's because it needs to correct, and it's just not. It's being a little bitch. And basically it was a battle to the top. And we would see all our favourite heroes compete against each other or other members of different classes, such as Hero Course 1B, the slightly worse Hero Course, I like to think. Then you have like the support heroes, and then like the office staff, stuff like that. Just like the basic bitches of the My Hero Academia place. No, I'm joking. Everyone has a reason to be there. And yeah, it was going to be a battle to the top. Izuku has to focus if he wants to win this. He really does. He has to sort of knuckle down and be like, right, this is how I do it. This is how I start. This is how I kick some ass. And I'm legit excited to see whether he can pull it off and win. I really hope so, but there's so many good students. I feel like Todoroki is a huge threat, especially now his father's there. What's his father got to do with things? Oh, I'm excited. I wonder if his father's Endeavor. Huh. It's alright, it's just because like the flaming eyes and everything, he's always got that weird... Is it a burn? Is it a birthmark? Has it ever been said? I might have missed it. I don't know. But he's got that around there. So I'm excited to see what that is. Especially because we definitely know he has some kind of heat power. Because like when in the first season, he melted the ice when he froze the bomb, if you remember. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, Kachan calling the other students extras was and still is my life. That was amazing. Get out of the way, extras. I was like, oh, harsh, but true. Yeah, so, but then that new kid with the purple eyes came along, and he was really fucking groovy. He was like, ooh, I'm going to enjoy this. And then he was sort of like, towards the end, he was like making people carry him or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is this all about? So I wonder if he has some kind of mind control ability or like body control, like he can control people's bodies or something. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out that as well. And then there was that guy with like the eyes who really wanted to fight Kachan. Like he was gunning for Kachan. He wanted to fight him so badly. I don't know who that is, but I'm excited to find out as well. It's like loads of new people I wasn't prepared for. I also wasn't prepared for my neck being so stiff. You piece of shit. Well, I felt my brain move then, which is surprising. I didn't think it was still there. I like Kirishima appreciates about the sexy, but what is with the manly thing? What's that all about? I don't get it. I don't get it. And if I don't get it, I don't understand it. And if I don't understand it, I look a bit like a pumpkin when I say it. But what's that all about? What's his sort of game there? What's he trying to... Not his game, sorry, but why does he keep saying it? He keeps saying, ooh, that's manly, or that's not very manly, or... What the fuck has being a man got to do with any of this? You know? What? Yeah, so it's, for me, it's very different. It's alright, I just saw a comment and... I'm just a bit of an idiot, guys. I just saw something, I've realised I've uploaded the wrong video, and now I'm like, just throw me out. Because Funsies, I don't fucking know. I just thought, crap, 301 will be up next week, because Funsies, oh well. They'll understand. No, who gives a shit. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought. My mind is such a mess lately. I've been off ill with tonsillitis, I've had work, I've had to catch up on YouTube and work. I'm exhausted. My boyfriend broke up with me. Life is great. Well, no, we broke up together. Yes, it was amicable. But yeah, what's going on with the manly thing? What's that all about? Because it's like I don't quite get it. I don't quite understand where his whole manly mindset is. That just a way of him saying he likes something, or what? What's the thing there? You know, I'm intrigued to find out. But what is the thing? Everyone wants something, but Izuku just wants to be a hero. I really agree with what I wrote there, because I think it's true. Izuku is such a powerful young man, and he just wants to show the world what he's got and what he can do, and just, you know, just kick some ass. And I have to appreciate that. I have to appreciate someone who will step up and be like, I don't want money for my family, which is I understand Chocolate's point, and I think it's fucking amazing that she does that. But he is more like, I just wanna stand up and say, right, this is it. This is for my family. This is for the people I love. And no, not this is for my family. See what I mean? My mind's such a mess. This is, you know, just to be a hero, and I really appreciate that. I'm trying to do more than one thing at once, and no man can do that, and that's making me an idiot. So I'm gonna stop now. I want to see if he can win. That's my real main goal. I want to see if he can step up and win the tournament. And who's he gonna have to fight? Like, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. I am. Right, that's enough messing about. I'm sorry. People, you can yell at me in the comments. Yeah, but basically, Todoroki came in. He was all like, "Bitch, I'm gonna win." Izuku was like, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna fight you." And Todoroki was like, "Fine." Well, I'm doing the abbreviated version. But Todoroki has a very sort of almost a snobbish kind of quality to him that I quite like, actually. But I see a lot of people fangirling and fanboying over Todoroki in like Twitter and stuff. Like, I don't see any spoilers, but I see people like, "Oh, he's my bae, he's my bae." I'm like, right now it just seems kind of like a dick. Just a little bit of a dick. So I can't wait for that character growth, because I'm sure they will come. I'm sure all the characters will grow in time. Yes, so, but it is the weirdest love triangle ever, you know? You know, Deku's like, "I'm gonna fight you, Todoroki," and Todoroki's like, "I'm gonna beat you," and Kachan's like, "No, he's mine," both in the battle sense and because they love each other. And they're sort of locked in this weird love triangle, but without the love, you know, so it's kind of like a hate triangle. It's a triangle of hate. There we go. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I'm legit excited. The game has began, and they were all like trying to fight down the hallway, which was funny as fuck. And I just wrote, this show is so straight, because it is so straight. I don't mind, but it's just like, oh, the guy is blushing over the girl, and it's like, yep, oh, that's, yep, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's really cold. How did it go cold at fast? Because tonsillitis wasn't bad enough, I'm now ingesting cold tea to go with it. But Todoroki was stealing the show. His powers were insane, and they're so diverse as well. Like, he can do so many things. He was making them all slip inside. He froze all the robots. What's the fucking word? Skating through all the different, like, sentinels and stuff. It was sick. Deku's mom, though, like, legit, she's like, "Go on, baby, get out of there, you can't do it." Deku's like, "I can do this, mom." Except he doesn't talk anything like that at all. Mineta actually made me cheer for once, and then he kind of gave me a lot of satisfaction. Yeah, but him getting punched got me like, I mean, if that, I just drew a smiley face, but it was so nice. And I guess we should start the show, I guess. Life is so crazy, guys, at the moment, so I apologise if I seem a little all over the place. I am at the moment, and I'll get back on track, but it's not 303, it's 203, you moron. This is Season 2, Episode 3. This is My Hero Academia. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, kids. Shall we go? I think we should. Kick all the ass. Take all the names. Be all the manly stuff, because I'm manly. Grrr. That's what men do. Let's go. Guys, FYI, if you hadn't noticed, I've lost my fucking mind.
The first year students are already off to one rocking start!
Where are they?
And it's only
Are they
the
okay?
first round! Talk about a cool obstacle course! Our players are racing against each other in a vicious battle where anything goes, so long as they stay on the track! We'll continue to bring you live Eiichiro Kirishima, Quirk Hardening!
He's
This
awesome.
power makes his entire body
He's
hard as a
constantly
rock!
hard.
That means he can be the ultimate shield or a devastating weapon! Last Monday really is full of dirt! I'll smash that ice guy when I get my hands on him! Tetsu from Class 1B was also stuck underneath! What are the odds? You know, anyone other than me would have been killed.
What can you do?
Quirk Steel! This makes his entire
Tetsu,
body hard as
Tetsu,
steel,
Tetsu.
so he can be the
So
ultimate shield or a devastating weapon.
Huh.
Quirks are
Agreed. Hey, girl!
They've seen what the real world is like. They've felt the fear of facing villains.
Please.
Yet they fight on, trying to overcome that fear. They've grown, all of them.
They really
And
have.
they know that they have to act quickly if they want to stay alive.
Ah! Momo. Well done, Momo! She just made it canon because she's Momo, and that's what Momo does.
Wow, she beat a 0-pointer so easily.
So did you.
No wonder she got in on recommendations.
You're better off dodging those big fellas most of the time. But if you gotta take them down, they're just slow.
Keep things fair and give us a fighting chance. We're allowed to bring whatever gadgets and costumes we want into the game, so long as we develop them ourselves.
Clever.
Sit back and enjoy the show! For those of us in the support course, this is the perfect obstacle to show off our ingenious ideas and creations to any companies out there.
This is so sick! She's insane, I love it!
Employers are watching! The super cute little babies are sure to make a splash!
She's kind of crazy.
My older brother's probably watching this. I can't let him see me look foolish. I've got this!
Okay.
Foolish! The dude in first place is so far ahead. His quirk is really
Fucking Ted, you love it!
his natural athletic talent and keen.
What's with that huge explosion in the back? That was way more powerful than it should be!
Izuku.
What just happened? Whatever the case, Class 1A Shizuka Midoriya is suddenly in hot pursuit of first place!
That's my fucking fight, yes! Oh. Alex, tonsillitis.
I have to take them out of the running! I can show the world who I am! In a stunning move, Midoriya has blasted past his classmates from 1A! I don't believe it! He cleared that minefield in an instant!
Got a boy.
Eraserhead, your students are amazing! What the heck are you teaching them?
This has nothing to do with me. Each of them is powered by their own drive to succeed.
Come on,
There you have
Midoriya.
it! Erasing him is the first place winner! Hisoka Midoriya is our champion!
No, Alex, stop it. Well done, boy up! Hello. Ooh. Hello. 10, you came 6, 7. Oh, well done. 10, 12, 13. Hey! That's only 16. One more time. That's an 41.
Only the top 42 will advance to the next round.
Just made it in.
If you didn't make the cut,
Just
we've prepared
laser
other
beamed it.
opportunities for you to shine.
Wow.
10 billion?
Really?
In other words, if you take down his team,
You'll win the cavalry game and take the lead yourself!
Well, shit. I'm excited. Tee-hee, 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 I guess. Oh boy, we have a lot to unpack after that. Well, I say we have a lot to unpack. We don't actually have that much to unpack because the second half of... I wrote all my notes and the second half was just them fighting, so we're going to talk about that in a little bit. However, Aizawa is my spirit animal. And the reason I say this is because just throughout this entire thing, he's not only the most irritated person on the planet at all times, he's also the most understanding of all these students. Like, All Might gets Izuku. He doesn't really get any of the other students, whereas Aizawa gets them all. He realises that they're doing this off their own merits, off their own goals, off their own work, and that they've seen the shit that's gone down, and that they know what they're doing. That doesn't make All Might a fool by any point, but, you know, we've seen how All Might tried to handle Bakugo, and it didn't work at all. Because that's not how you handle Bakugo. You know, and I just love the way Aizawa is just like, he's totally chill, he totally knows what he's talking about, he totally knows what he's doing. Have every faith in Aizawa, because he will know what to do. He's proved himself time and time again, and I love him for it. And he really has grown on me, over the last, especially the last few episodes. And we're off, and they were all like, we were back to running, we're back to charging. Chenya was the man. I loved it when he went, be cool, you have to be cool. He was like, just like walking across the rope. That was hilarious. I loved it. I loved it so much. And I think the good thing about Chenya is he's so desperate to win, bless him, but he wouldn't ever be an asshole about it, you know? He might be a bit studious and a bit like, but he's not a mean person. And so I love the way he's just like, he was just like, when Izuku lost, he was like sulking in the corner, but he wasn't like angry. It's hard to explain. Seriously. He wanted to win, but he didn't want to take away Izuku's victory either. You could tell that from the moment. However, when they were explaining like how to beat the point system, I loved how all they were like, like over him. It was brilliant. But Momo just took out all the robots. Can we just appreciate that Momo took out all the robots? She was like, let me just strip off my vest and make a cannon, because that's a power. Like, damn, that is a power. She was just like, well, I guess she just went, okay, yeah, just, okay. Because she's Momo and she can do that. I feel like she should wear more layers, you know? I'm just saying, it's gonna get cold. If you keep just like stripping off all your clothes to make cannons, it's gonna get cold. But I appreciate her all the same because she's ace. I felt really bad for her though, because I actually wrote, no sign of Mineta, huzzah! And it was because he was stuck to Momo's back the entire fucking race, the bastard. I loved how he was like just flying about like, ah, with his balls, and then you just see him like stuck to her, which is such an awful thing. I'd have just kicked it, but I suppose she couldn't get him off at that point, because he was stuck to his balls, and his balls were stuck to her. It's the grossest sentence ever. But I loved like the race. However, I just want to point out, I was right. Endeavor was his dad. Did not know that. I just want to state I had no idea. But that was sick as fuck that I called it like 10 minutes before. I was like, maybe his dad's Endeavor. I was like, because it was literally just because like he had the heat power and that thing that looks like a burn. I don't know. Am I the only person? Am I the only one? And then when we saw Endeavor, he had like flame coming out his eyes, like in the first season, like when we saw him, like when they were talking about him, he had flame coming out his eyes. So I think that's why he has a burn mark there. I might be wrong. Okay, so I have a few questions. Well, no, Bakugo wants to win really badly. I love the bit with Kirishima and the guy and the commentator was like, he is always hard, and he was like, he is always hard. It's like just basically the same people. No, not at all. One's steel, one's... Is it like a rock? I suppose it's rock. He won't melt. That's one thing he has over Steel Guy. Just saying, when you walk into the sun, you'll be fine. Your hair might not be. Bakugo wanted to win badly. I don't know why I've started calling him Bakugo instead of Kachan. I'm not sure. Or Katsuki. Bakugo. For today, it's Bakugo, because there's so many names, and I like to say them all, as you know. Not. He wanted to win bad, and he was so busy fighting Todoroki that he forgot about Deku, because Deku is the man, and Deku just I love Deku has to me it seems like Deku has imposter syndrome, which is like he doesn't believe he deserves to be there, and he does deserve to be there. He deserved to be there before he had the quirk, let alone with it. And I think he's struggling with imposter syndrome, and I'm wondering how that will affect him going down the line. But I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what he can come up with and how he can be unique without using his quirk, because yes, he's landed a solid hit without his quirk before, but only once. And who knows if it's going to work next time. It just breaks everything. It really hurts. It must really hurt. Then there was Crazy Gadget Girl, who was like, I'm a fucking skate up this rock with my crazy laugh and my crazy ropes. I don't know who she was, but she was crazy. I don't know if I got that across. But I crazy liked her as well. I hope we see more of her. Plus, she's in the main opening sequence, so I kind of figure we will. Paying attention. I have a question as to why Ashoko didn't float over the canyon thing. She was like, but I suppose she was tired from all that running and then holding all them robots up and just doing everything. Yeah, because you know we didn't want her to vomit sparkles at that point, I suppose. So she just like she looked like she was just stood there watching everyone go across. I'd be like, no, fuck this, goodbye. Over you go. Perfect. You know, unless she couldn't have held it and then she just fell to her death. Would have been really dark. But anyway, moving on. Also, I appreciate Tenya just running straight across the mines. Did not give a shit. He was like, all the mines were blowing up around him, but eventually they overwhelmed him. I thought that was ace. I really liked that. Shigaraki was watching, or Shigaraki, sorry, was watching in the, he was like scratching, but he didn't have his hands on. Why wasn't he wearing his hands? It's really rude. Everyone was doing so well, and then Izuku was like, you know what, these mines look like a real great place to reenact Team Rocket's famous blasting off again signature, and Momo's too, not Momo, Nomu's too. So, let's do it, and he just like got all these mines together, was like, boom, and just flew. And he was like, whoa. It's like, I didn't land it, and then he just sort of like, you know, I'm a hero, I want to help people, but I also want to win this, so excuse me, flipped. Kicks off both of Bakugo and Todoroki's shoulders and just flies forward. We definitely know how Bakugo feels about Todoroki, about Izuku winning. We don't quite know how Todoroki feels about it though yet, and I imagine... I don't know. I can't read that fucking character. I have no idea how he feels. Is he disappointed that his dad's gonna see him like this? Is he disappointed just because he's fucked up? Is he even disappointed? I don't fucking know. But I'm excited to find out. Thank you for watching. I love you all. I have been Torchwood Boy. You've been awesome. This has been My Hero Academia. If you did like this video, subscribe and you can watch loads more. You can also watch the next episode on Patreon. Right now. Well, maybe not right now, but in a little while. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I don't know what I'm clicking. Bye. Oh, I didn't turn the camera off. Oh, that's awkward.